Hello, I am Somah, owner, founder of Sabitur Botanicals and Affirmative Yoga. I began on this journey through affirmative yoga as an Ayurvedic practitioner, wellness care provider, coming from understanding the science behind what can happen in the body with yoga, meditation, mantra. And I was fascinated with the understanding of Ayurveda and medicine. I guess I always thought aromatherapy was really just about making the room smell nice and uplifting everybody's mood, which of course could always enhance your health. I didn't realize it was true medicine because I came from Rochester, Minnesota, home of the Mayo Clinic, where it was really about vaccinations and antibiotics first and then ask questions later. So I'm going to do a really short series, bringing in the person who knows nothing about essential oils into mainstream of what you can learn and what you can do in the here and the now. 3 topics: the basic use of essential oils, scientifically proven uses for 5 popular and widely available essential oils, and how to start using oils in your own life right here, right now. So those 3 topics are what I'm going to cover here. I'm going to try and keep this consolidated, and then we can expand on any of the topics as you wish, or schedule a private one-on-one meeting with me. The basics of safe essential oil use. So not all essential oils should be ingested. They all can be, the ones that are safe can be ingested if they're properly diluted. Properly diluted because I can put lemon oil in my tea. If I pour the lemon oil into the honey first, it mixes, then I put that into my tea. If I just take the oil and I put it into hot water, then oil and water never do mix. And so there's always going to be that oil, water. And when you're drinking that, that can be really sensitive to the digestive tract, and not to everybody. Sort of like how gluten, celiacs actually have a reaction that makes the inflammation of the belly swell. So same thing can happen with essential oils. Repeated use will make inflammation in the gut. That's why people will say not to ingest it. You really need to know which oils to ingest and which ones not to. Diffusing them, so putting them into a electric or candle, some form of a way where you're diffusing literally the oil into the air. So you generally put a few drops, 5 to 6 drops in a 6 to 8 drop diffuser. So approximately 1 drop per ounce of water in the diffuser. Again, approximately. Your thicker, heavy viscosity oils such as vetiver, patchouli, ones that just by weight are thicker, they act as fixatives to softer oils, sweeter oils, lighter consistency oils like lemon, lavender, tea tree. So when you put a few drops into a diffuser, it will help to diffuse into the room. It will go longer with a thicker oil. It will diffuse quicker with a top note or a lighter oil. When you're using oils on the skin, using them with a carrier oil, jojoba oil, olive oil, almond oil, apricot seed oil, wonderful oils. Coconut oil is generally only used when it is liquid and not a fractionated coconut oil. Different subject, different class. Talk about that later. So if you're diffusing it, you're helping to disperse the oil, making it softer and easier on the skin. So it's not that the oil is too strong and that would hurt the skin, but in some cases that can be the truth. But you actually could get more bang for your buck from the oil if put into a carrier to be spread across the body. So basic safe uses of the oils are knowing which oils can be ingested. Myrrh oil isn't something that I would ever ingest. Patchouli oil, no. But the cold pressed oils such as lime oil or orange oil or lemon oil for sure. Again, understanding how to use them. Ginger oil that's a CO2 versus a ginger oil that's steam distilled. Those are some complications that you need to understand and do understand them before just jumping in and saying, oh, I saw on a YouTube video that you can ingest cardamom oil. Understand, was it CO2? Was it steam distilled? Those are important things to ask your practitioner. Putting them on the bottoms of your feet, neat or with a carrier oil. With a carrier oil, it'll go further. Neat on your feet isn't necessarily more powerful because it doesn't go as far, and because all essential oils have some level of alcohol base to their components. They're phenols, alcohols, esters, all these complicated science words, but they will evaporate very quickly. So using a carrier oil will help expand that ability of coverage and therefore absorption within your own body, because it allows it to draw in with more time. Scientific proven uses for 5 popular and widely available oils. So I'm going to pick an oil that is probably the most common oil talked about, and that would be lavender oil. Lavender oil is a steam distilled flower of the plant, and it is known to help the skin with a burn, affect the skin or the immune system as an antibacterial, and it's known to calm the nervous system from a CNS, central nervous system perspective. Another oil, let's go into peppermint. Peppermint is a known anti-bronchial dilator, anti-bronchial inflammation. So I said that backwards, sorry. So what it helps to do is dilate the bronchial tubes when we have inflammation. If you're putting that on your feet or in a blend with other oils on a regular basis on your back, you can help to prevent asthma attacks. During an asthma attack, it could actually aggravate it. It's also used on the skin when we want a hot or a cold sensation. So if you put it on the skin in the wintertime, it's going to feel even more cold. And if you put it on the skin in the summertime, it's going to feel almost like a hot sensation. So it's got that adaptogen effect going on. If you lick it while you're having an acid reflux episode, it can help calm the digestion. It can also just help ease digestion as a carminative. It's a wonderful foot bath relaxant. Let's jump into tea tree. Tea tree is often used for insect bites. Tea tree is used for skin abrasions. Tea tree can be used to calm acne. Tea tree is wonderful as a bug repellent. Tea tree is wonderful as a gargle with lemon oil. If you have a sore throat, adding in some salt. Let's jump into patchouli. Patchouli has wonderful anti-inflammatory effects. Patchouli is wonderful to place a little bit on the inside of your elbow and inside of the back of your knee, and acts as a bug repellent. Patchouli can be wonderfully soothing to the nervous system, and you can add it to Himalayan salts and Castile soap and create a bath relaxant therapeutic opportunity for the self. You can use it in the diffuser for an overactive mind to calm the nervous system if you feel highly agitated. Let's go into lemon oil. Lemon oil is known to be a focal oil. Lemon oil helps to decrease inflammation of the mind. It helps to act as a cleaning agent if you were to add it to vinegar, water, spray solution. Lemon oil is wonderful to help detox the blood. If you put it, squeeze it over, or if you put a few drops over fresh ginger and a little bit of honey, bring the two together, then add your hot water. Lemon oil is wonderful to diffuse in the backdrop of an oil that's going to help purify the air or create a calmness for like mental clarity aspects. Let's go into, I forgot how many we're up to, I didn't keep track. Lemongrass oil. Lemongrass oil is a wonderful oil that we can use for emotional transitions in life. So it's used in cleaning because emotionally it helps to kind of clean things out energetically. You can burn lemongrass incense that I carry, and again, it helps to detox an energy around an environment that keeps drawing back old patterns. Lemon grass is a wonderful oil to use in an athlete's foot blend, so scientifically to detox fungus in shoes, in the skin, using it with an aloe vera gel, a tea tree, and a lavender oil wonderful. It's wonderful to reduce fatigue, emotional exhaustion. It helps to uplift the spirit, especially if you use it with an oil like orange. I am not sure if we did them all, but let's jump into frankincense, because frankincense is a wonderful oil, but it's used in multiple different manners. Frankincense serrata is wonderful to diffuse into the air, and it's used mostly in schizophrenia, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's. Fantastic oil. The Freriana variety is used in gum care, mouth care, gargles. The Carteri is a wonderful variety to use in skin care and gargling to swallow if you're going to dilute it with other oils for throat cancers, internal cancers such as liver. You can also rub it externally on the skin. It reduces anxiety just as a scent overall. It enhances an uplifting mood. It can bring tranquility to an overall environment. Again, the central nervous system. It can reduce fine lines and mature aging in the skin. It is an oil that needs to be used from the right strain, because if you create a one-size-fits-all, you may not be getting the medicinal benefits of what you're looking for. We're going to go with that for now. Last practical uses were how to start using oils in your own life. So I use a combination of a few different oils in my armpits every single morning. It's tea tree lavender thyme, rose geranium, and ylang ylang. Sometimes there's a little vetiver in there. There's also an earth blend that's tea tree lavender thyme and vetiver. And I roll that or drop that into my fingertips and literally rub that into my armpits. Dry, no lotion, no hair product on me whatsoever. And once I rub that into the skin, then the skin absorbs it. There's no carrier in there whatsoever as well, but they're pure oils and they're full strains, and I know where they're coming from. That's how I use them every single day, and that helps to build my immune system, as well as an anti-carcinogen to prevent breast cancer and all sorts of other lymph inflammation that can happen. I also put gum drops or a gum oil blend that I have with frankincense, the Freriana, peppermint, some other oils in there. And I put that onto my toothbrush and I brush my teeth every single day. And it has been amazing to use. Also just put it along floss. I floss my teeth with it. Completely reduced inflammation in my gums, periodontal disease. That's what it did for me. So in the armpits, in the mouth, and then overall on the body, when I get out of the shower, I'll have a body blend that I use, and I put it on my skin, on my arms. Sometimes I'll dry brush my skin before getting into the shower, or sometimes if I'm not going to take a quick shower, I'll just take the oil and I rub it on my forearms or on the bottoms of my feet before meditation time. I always use a tiny bit of oil and just fluff it through my hair, and what that does for me, giving myself a tiny little scalp massage, rubbing on the different temple points, that again allows me to feel that sense, that mood enhancement, and to get the emotional benefits that then go carry into physical benefits with building my immune system. So they can go into the diffuser, they can go into your armpits, you can brush your teeth, they can go into the bottoms of your feet, it can go onto your skin, and it can go into your hair every single day. My cousin rubs the Good Samaritan blend on the back of her children's ears every single morning. She said it reduced their colds from literally 2 or 3 a year to 1 every 2 years. So as you wish, I hope that this was informative. I look forward to seeing you as a follower through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I love questions. Let me know what your question is, and I'll try and create a video that's really short, less than 15 minutes. Thank you for being here. Namaste.